What's going on YouTube? This is Mason AJ.
This is Lance Excalibur.
Here we have brought you a megaplex of premieres and reviews of all the hottest new shows. And the last, but definitely not least, The Arrow.
Man, look,
it's finally here.
Look, Gangsta but Diggle. That's it. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Gangsta but Diggle. Diggle, like hashtag, look, listen, that's his name. That's his superhero name. His superhero name is Gangsta but Diggle. No.
Try this.
Like, that's his name.
If you're watching this, just
Bruh.
put his hashtag Gangsta Diggle. That's it. Hashtag
Gangsta but Diggle. He's the man. I'm sorry. Diggle walks in there. No, because it shouldn't be called the Arrow no more. It should be called Gangsta but Diggle. Okay? He walks in there. He's just like, he walks in there. Blah, blah, blah. He takes everybody out because that's how you do it. He takes no shit. He takes no orders from Oliver. Oliver's like, I need you to do this. He's like, nigga. Like, I'm sorry. Gangsta but Diggle. But
so obviously Lance is excited for the Diggle character and his
Gangsta but Diggle.
Yes. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always said that the Arrow show is not a comic book TV show. It's a soap opera with superpowers, and it's always proven to be on point.
Well, I don't know about this because I ain't gonna lie. First off, this to me was one of the better season premieres of all the shows that came out. I would say number one season premiere because, like, first off, okay. To be honest, when the opening scene where Oliver was running through the woods and stuff, I kind of like how they tease like maybe he's still doing this, but no, he's just taking a job, and then he goes home, he's having fun with Felicity. I love that whole like, you failed my omelet, like, Felicity, you failed this omelet. I thought that was hot. I thought that was kind of funny. It was kind of like a comic book cute. It was kind of cool. But the whole dynamic, the acting was good, the characters was good. They felt very comfortable in their roles at this point. You know, they've been doing this for a couple of years, and it really felt like they were comfortable in their role.
Pause for a second. I just want to say this. I am not a fan, and probably will never be a fan, of Oliver and Felicity together.
Oh, no, I like that ship. Keep that ship going.
No.
I drop that ship.
Probably this. If a meteor should happen to come from space and somehow cause a space-time rift where Felicity gets knocked out and ends up in the future somewhere in Legends of Tomorrow, I wouldn't be mad. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's a good ship. Let's stay on that Felicity Oliver ship. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, with this season premiere, this is coming from someone who's become very, very dissatisfied. This is coming from someone who's been very dissatisfied with Arrow. I've really just been muscling through it. I have been very unimpressed with everything, but this has actually gotten me back on. Like, you know what, Arrow, you get me back on there.
I like how it opens up with the Bat family. Okay, no, I'm sorry, the Arrow family. Did I say the Bat family? I meant the Arrow family. And they all still doing their thing, saving the city and stuff. And it's kind of cool though. Like, for some reason, I thought I wouldn't like the fact that everybody became a superhero, but no, I think it kind of fits. It fits the atmosphere of what's going on. And they did a good job building up, because I don't know if you saw the whole last season, but with what's her name? Laurel training and stuff like that, and learning, because she was getting her beat last season. like by everybody. It was just slapping her around and stuff.
Random duck number 2.
Right. Like, this is it, but I love how they just really build up the character, all the characters to get to that point. I'm so happy they gave Diggle a mask. No, because let's be honest. How many dudes? He's been on the field since season 1. Okay. And he's always just the black man in the leather jacket with a gun out. Okay. Call the police. He's about to rouse somebody. What?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Originally, when I first heard that Diggle was gonna be getting a superpower or getting I was very
not superpower.
No, but I'm saying is when he was joining the team and that,
he got a mask, and so he joined Team Arrow. No.
He joined Team Arrow, but then he was bigger and blacker than Team Arrow and pushed that aside. And it became Team I give a
Yeah, right. For real. Team
hashtag Gangsta Diggle.
Gangsta but Diggle. Okay, so
but I'm not gonna front. Watching him in motion felt like everything I always wanted to see, because it was like, burn it up, you get my way, burn it up, get out my way.
Look, all you need, listen people, to be a superhero, you don't need powers, you don't need a fancy suit. What you need is a 300 boot to the face. You gotta master this move right here. Wow. All right, and you just need a 9mm with about 5 clips. That's it. That's it.
Obviously, Lance Excalibur has been watching Master Kid and been studying. Okay.
That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. Boom. boom, done. Like, let's go.
No,
Like,
it's so funny because you see how like Thea and everybody else come down like
Right.
ha do all this
Not Gangsta but Diggle. He walks in there just like this.
That's it. That was the end of the fight. Everybody else is still fighting. Diggle done walked halfway across the field, walked back, taking out 15 people, and it's just looking like, damn man, like what the rest of y'all? What are y'all doing?
I know. They do all this rolling around and stuff. I ain't got time for that. I got kids at home. I got a wife at home. I ain't got time for that. I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. Holla at you later. Like.
But like, I got a friend, Diggle really did kind of steal the show in this episode. It was very good seeing Oliver back and him really kind of back in action.
You know what? I gotta admit, like this felt like a genuine broken friendship. Like this really felt like. First of all, I really felt Oliver's regret. I really felt Oliver's pain because I've disappointed people before, and I really feel like, damn man, I really want to fix that. So I really felt his pain. At the same time, I felt Diggle's anger. You took my kid, homie. You took my wife, dude. You about to die. But like, dude, the rage. Okay. I understand his rage. This felt like a very realistic rage.
Okay, I will say this though. I will say that I love Hillary. I like how he was so mad, but then his wife looking like, yeah, and then his wife kind of gives him like that woman's speech, and I'm gonna say that speech that like all good women give their man.
No, that's the speech only an assassin, soldier, killer bitch would give to her husband, okay? Because don't get me wrong, I love her. She's awesome, but let's be honest, she's an assassin, soldier, killer. That's what she does. She did this for years, and then all of a sudden she's like, I just want to have a wife, have a husband, have some kids. But she's an assassin, soldier, killer. So that's the only time your wife gonna tell you, don't worry about it. He just did what he had to do when he kidnapped me and your daughter and almost had us killed because he was just trying to save the city. Only an assassin, soldier, chick can say some stuff like that. Anybody else would be like, F that dude, you need to go ahead and kill him because he gonna do it again. You better get him husband. Otherwise, that's what I'm just saying.
I think the weakest element of the show, and some people can feel free to disagree with me, was in fact the heroes were so on point and the hero characters were on point. The villain.
Did you say Heroes Reborn?
No, heroes.
Or the heroes of the show.
Heroes of the show.
Oh God, you almost had me. I almost had a heart attack.
Okay. What I'm saying is the villain, it really felt so like under.
You mean Damien Dark? No, I think no. I disagree with you on that because Damien Dark felt like an actual force to be reckoned with. Everybody else, all the other past villains, I felt like you could walk in their house and go bullet to the face, game over, season has ended. But Damien Dark, I feel like you go bullet to the face, your head gonna explode.
I guess the bullet with my mind.
And then your head explodes because he touches you, and then he gives you a speech about how he likes broccoli. Like I feel like this is what Damien Dark is like. He felt like a boy. He feels way more dangerous than anybody else.
Sure, no, but that's also because he has way more technically power than anyone else.
But honestly, sometimes that's what you need. I don't like these villains that's just regular people with bad attitudes, and then they just happen to make certain moves that make everybody else afraid of them. It's like just walk up and shoot the shit out of them. I feel like the Gangsta Diggle can go back in the past. If Gangsta Diggle was the way he is now, and if he was to go back in the past, he will take every super villain out. Every time to go, I'm gonna kill you, Arrow. Bow, got your back, dog. And then it's like done. Like, but see, Damien Dark is like, damn Gangsta Diggle ain't ready for Damien Dark.
So we if I don't stop him, he's gonna go on for 3 more hours by Gangsta Diggle. We can agree that the season premiere Arrow is actually very successful, and compared to the other seasons, I would give it the number 2 slot. I still think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the number 1. And true enough, I am a little bit biased to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is my show, but when it comes down to excitement, picking up where things left off, clear storylines, moving the story forward, and everything, making the room feel like a real sense of progression, and giving me what I love about the show. Yeah. I feel like once again, Arrow is definitely number 2.
Nah, Arrow's number 1 to me. Actually, I didn't expect Arrow to like beat the Flash in my book, because Flash, I'm so biased towards liking it. And it has traditionally been such a consistently good show. I thought the Arrow was gonna but no, the Arrow to me takes number 1, and I actually give number 2 to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's okay. How I gotta hear it.
You know what? Fair enough. Because we've always had our own bias. So the fact that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came number 2, I can respect that. Yep. But you know what else? Comment down below. Let us know what you think about the Arrow.
Wait, before you go, Who do y'all think had died at the end of that show? No, they got some stuff you ain't talking about, bro.
I don't want to like.
No, who do y'all think died at the end of that show? Because they said it was Felicity. Hell no, man. I'm on that ship. I'm on that Felicity ship, son. Get out of the way.
No.
I'm on the Felicity ship.
There's a key point, okay? I say it's either gonna be Felicity because first of all, I hate the relationship and I want to see that die.
What?
And also because he's like, oh, it's my fault, and Arrow like that. But also, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it also might be Diggle. I think Diggle is just too. I think Diggle is literally too big and too black for the show, and we gotta kill him off because he's too
I'm gonna
gangster.
tell you right now. If it's gangster but Diggle, I'm gonna find somebody and I'm gonna hurt him. Like it can't be gangster but Diggle and it can't be Felicity because I think she's the finest chick on the whole.
I don't know.
Show.
I don't know about that.
But
anyway, still, comment down below. Comment down below.
What's up with Detective Lance? What's up with Detective Lance, man? He's on this.
Comment down below who you think is in the grave.
No, what's up with Detective Lance? No, because Detective Lance is on some more espionage stuff, man. I'm talking like he's on some like, oh man, I'm joining your dark side. Like, what the hell? Don't join the dark side, Detective Lance. You got my name. Don't make me Diggle you. Don't make me Diggle you, Lance. That's all I'm saying. And I hope he don't give up.
This is Mason AJ.
Man, this is Lance Excalibur.
Not
to be confused with Detective bitch ass Lance for that betraying stuff he did. That's all I'm saying. Gangsta Bediggle. I'm out. Sudden, he screams out and she's right there. And then all of a sudden they start reaching for hands and and that goes on for like a full minute. And then all of a sudden, kaboom, the thing blows up and then they just end the ashes together. So when did this translate into